Hey everyone, it's me Arthur Kade and Kevin Macdonald. I had the opportunity to sit down with you to talk about this really fun film, Black Sea. Now we're here at the New York premiere. It's got to be so exciting for you. This movie's fun, but it's also a commentary on human nature.
Yes.
And how economic conditions can influence human nature.
Yeah.
Talk to me about your vision for this movie.
Well, what I was trying to do was to make a movie that is fun and entertaining and a bit of a ride. You know, this is kind of a very tense film. Guys stuck underwater. Are they going to get out? Are they not going to get out? But underneath that, there's also a lot of interesting character things going on, and this kind of theme which the writer Dennis Kelly put in, which is a 99% against the 1%. Is these guys? They're trying to commit a heist, I suppose, get this treasure, but they're driven. Their motivation is largely to do with a kind of resentment against the system, against the bosses, the bankers, the people who have screwed them over in their lives.
One of the interesting things is this movie couldn't have picked a better time period to come out because so much of this is relevant to what's happening right now. Does that play into the making of this movie for you as a director? Do you look at the conditions and what's happening around the world right now and try to somehow bring that into the movie?
Yeah, I think you do. I mean, I'm not sure if it's as conscious as that in some ways, but I guess you read something and you say, "Oh, this feels like it's last year," or you think this actually does feel relevant to now. This is how I feel about the world. It's always about how you, as a director or a writer, feel about the world. So yeah, I feel like this does have something to say about the world we're in. And I think movies shouldn't be sending messages, you know. They should just be reflecting the world that we live in. And I suppose it's reflecting a part of how the world that I see. I'm not telling anyone, you know, what's right, what's wrong. I'm not trying to push a political opinion down their throats. I'm just sort of saying that there are these working men, these blue-collar guys who are kind of been thrown on the scrap heap, whose society is kind of forgotten about. And, you know, there's a kind of great revenge fantasy element to that as well. They're getting their revenge on the man.
Actors are used to sprawling sets and comfort. These guys were filming in as tight quarters as you're going to get making a movie. Was it difficult for them? And as a director, doing that, was it a challenge for you?
Well, filming on a submarine is not the easiest, you know, because it's really just a metal corridor with a couple of broom cupboards off it every now and again. Tiny spaces, and very much restricts what you can do with the camera and what you can do with the blocking of the actors, all the things that are usually the main tools you have as a director. So you are brought back to basics. You're brought back to, you know, the simplest of movement, but you're brought back to the human face, the human character. And I suppose that's one of the things I realized is that, you know, I was finding it frustrating, the limitations in terms of directing a movie in a submarine. But when I started to watch the footage and see it cut together, I realized that actually those limitations were really helping. They were creating claustrophobia and tension, making the movie, you know, really something that you felt like you were viscerally there. You're in that submarine.
You did a great job again, man. It was
Thank
really
you very
enjoyable
much.
movie. Great seeing you again.
Great.